How you doing today? I'd like to welcome you all to Q City World. And today, we'll be talking about your boy Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Do you think Terence Crawford is really ready to fight Errol Spence Jr.? That's crazy, even AB told the boy, don't take that fight. AB learned about moving up too fast. You feel me? AB was a prime example of a fighter that tarnished his brand by moving up, listening to what everybody else wanted to do. You know what I mean? You should move up. If you're gonna be better than Floyd, you should move up and fight the best. Go fight Michael Madonna. People try to put you in the motherfucking, they'll throw you in some motherfucking fire for what they want. And then if you fucking get beat, you feel me, they gonna look at you crazy. Now this is a skilled motherfucking sport. You feel me? Errol Spence is big as fuck. You feel me? They say Terence Crawford rehydrates back at about 160 on fight night. You know what I mean? Errol Spence they say he rehydrated at 170 on fight night. You feel me? I mean, Errol Spence calling out Terence Crawford sounds fucking crazy. You feel me? Like, Terence Crawford gonna say, yeah, I want that fight. You know what I mean? I just can't see that. You sound like a real weight bully, Earl. You know what I mean? But I ain't finna get on you. I ain't finna dog you out right quick right now. Spence is a way bigger puncher. You know what I mean? If his ass get in a dog fight with Terence Crawford, he gonna catch Terence Crawford, man. And Terence Crawford wasn't looking that good against getting hit by motherfuckers like John Molina Jr. and Victor Poster. When they hit his ass, the nigga head was, man, that's, hey man, hell no. He ain't finna move my boy Terence up and fuck up his career like y'all fucked up AB career. Simple as that. And I know Bob ain't no dumb motherfucker. Shit, Bob be on that bullshit sometimes anyway. So he really finna be on some bullshit when he had the right to be on some bullshit. I mean, then on the other side of the shit, your boy TC is a 140 fighter. Just got done fighting at 135, my nigga. You feel me? Errol Spence is a big boy, right? That's one thing, alright? But this is what's gonna make it even harder to make this fight. We gotta go through Bob. And not only do we gotta go through Bob gotta go deal with Al Heyman. And Al Heyman and Bob dealing together on, Bob's not gonna risk one of his top money-making, quality A-class fighters against a way bigger fighter like that, man. He ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford is 5'8", true indeed, but he ain't big enough to go up there and fight Demetrius Andrade and the Charlo brothers. But Errol Spence is. You feel me? So, only way that fight gonna be able to be made is if a few steps be made first. That fight would have to be big, just like the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight. For Bob to bring one of his stars on the caliber of that level to fight Errol Spence. I just couldn't see it happen. I do see this fight happening in 2 to 3 years if Errol Spence still can make 147. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think, Errol Spence is 3 years younger than Terence Crawford, right? Terence Crawford is 29, about to be 30 years old. You feel me? His style is, based on, speed and movement. You know what I mean? So that shit he either like to be like Floyd and Rigondeaux, or if he like most of the other fighters, he gonna slow down and start getting caught more. You know what I mean? So Bob only got about a 2 to 3 year span to make this fight if he really want to make this fight. And then you gotta think, Spence is too powerful for damn near any damn welterweight. There's really no welterweights calling Spence out. Yesterday, we got Sean Porter on Instagram acting all tough, you know what I mean? Acting like he's some kind of bully because he want to fight Danny. But your boy Errol Spence ain't got no fight. And Errol's sitting up there looking real, real bored right now. And you calling out Danny, you need to be calling out Errol, you know what I mean? But it's all good though, man. We ain't gonna fuck with you, Sean. Right? We ain't getting on nobody today. We just on this factual shit right now. You know what I mean? And you know, it looked like to me, Bob Arum is setting it up for Crawford to come in as soon as his first fight as welterweight after he beat Ndongo. You know what I mean? You know he finna beat Julius Ndongo. He's finna win that fight. You know what I mean? TC coming straight. He finna get the fight against the winner of Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao. He gonna be holding that title at welterweight. He gonna come in welterweight champion after he beat Jeff Horn. You feel me? Or Manny Pacquiao. You know, Manny Pacquiao gonna retire off that fight with Terence Crawford if they had a rematch. You know what I mean? Cause you know, your boy Bob Arum ain't finna send Jeff Horn out there to fight no beast. He finna, I'm telling you, it's all set up, man. This man finna unite these titles, finna be the undisputed champion, and he finna go ahead, dip off, straight to welterweight, man. You know what I mean? He might tap in to 140 every once in a while and get some of that money, but he gonna go ahead and get that Jeff Horn fight, you know what I mean, or Manny Pacquiao fight. Then I think Bob Arum and Al Hammond might come together on the Danny Garcia fight. If Danny Garcia fights Sean Porter and can win with a gifted decision, cause you know he will get a gifted decision. You know what I mean? So Sean Porter then had to knock Danny Garcia out, and Sean Porter really don't got the power to knock Danny Garcia out. So it might go to decision. You feel me? Because I don't know. I think Sean Porter can stop the fight with a headbutt, busting Danny Garcia eye or something, and they have to stop the fight and go to the cards or some shit like that. I can see that happen. But like I said, if Danny Garcia beat Sean Porter, it's all set up, man. Then this is how we gonna get to the undisputed champion. This is how we gonna get to this mega fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Alright. So Danny Garcia beat Sean Porter. Then Crawford and Danny Garcia, you know, their childhood, they've been fighting ever since they were little kids in Golden Glove, you know what I mean? They had that fight, you know. I don't think Bob Arum would be too scared to throw him in the ring against Danny Garcia. Boom. He get that fight. He beat Danny Garcia. Now, while he beat Danny Garcia, probably that same year, Keith Thurman and Errol Spence gonna fight. Let's say Errol Spence beat Keith Thurman, right? So Keith Thurman lost. Errol Spence got 2 titles, right? Your boy got 2 titles. What they gonna do is they gonna make TC go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. Boom. It's gonna be TC versus Keith Thurman. You feel me? It's gonna be like the judge to see if he good enough to go. If he win this fight, he'll be good enough to fight Errol Spence. And everybody gonna demand Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. You feel me? So he beat Keith Thurman. Then the demand gonna be so high. You feel me? It's gonna be so high. You might even throw another little bullshit fight in between that. But the demand is gonna be so fucking high. You feel me? Everybody. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. You feel me? But see, and on the other end, you look like Errol Spence. He's like in the middle where he got a nice future ahead of him because he got. All right, that's only if Bob Arum go that route with Terence Crawford and really, that's his goal at the end of the day to make that fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. But if not, you always got Canelo versus Errol Spence. That's the future fight that will be good in another year, I think. You know what I mean? But I know they probably ain't gonna let it happen in another year. But if Canelo loses against GGG, it's gonna humble him. He's gonna come back down to earth, and he's gonna be looking for another big name who he can beat. And he's gonna be trying to meet up with Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence gonna have a hard time getting fights, man. I mean, I'm not no Errol Spence hater. If you check my old Twitter, you know what I mean? I've been following Errol Spence since 2013, you know what I mean? But it's just that I know that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to move out of 147. You start, you know what I mean? Shit. Terence Crawford, Floyd started at 125, goddamn it. You feel me? So, motherfuckers start at a weight class don't mean that they're gonna be the best champion in that weight class. So, you know, Errol gonna have to move up and fight some of these big names, man. You know what I mean? But I do want to see that fight in the future. But really, a mega fight with Terence Crawford would be against Keith Thurman, I think. You know what I mean? I think that would be a major fight. I'd like to give a shout out to Sean Porter. I think you heard my video yesterday when I was talking about you hype it up. And then the next thing you know, he came out with that damn Instagram shit. Hey, look, man. Hey, you need to go find Alex Ariza, man. You need to get your strength and conditioning up, man. You need to get your power up, dude. You nice. You feel me? You nice. You feel me? You just ain't got no power, so you be having to work too fucking hard. You need to work on your fucking knockouts, man. You need to start knocking niggas out, Sean. You feel me? You can knock niggas out. You feel me? You can beat damn near everybody. But you need to get that Marcos Madonna strength that he had when he was fucking with Alex Ariza, man. You gotta go fuck with Alex, man. For real, you need to holler at Floyd. You know what I mean? Go holler at Floyd. Be like, Floyd, man, let me give you a couple. He go 200,000, man. Hey, let me holler at Alex. You know what I mean? Floyd put a gag order on Alex. You feel me? He done took Alex all the way out the game. Hired Alex Ariza, and we ain't seen that nigga since. You know what I mean? Hey, where Alex Ariza at, man? Hey, Sean Porter, you need Alex Ariza, man. Then you gonna be that guy, man. You just need a little knockout power, man, with your little, you be working too hard.